Angelena Bonet of Crystal Heart Productions. Thank you so much, Authority Magazine, for interviewing me about the 5 things you need to thrive and succeed as a journalist. What would be my top 5? That's a great question. I think it's pretty simple. Mine are the 5 Ps. So we've got passion, number 1. I think this job is very fast-paced, competitive, always changing. We've got so many media outlets, social media today. It's just attracting more and more people into the industry. So to stand out, to get ahead, you're going to have to put in long hours. This is not 9 to 5. And so to be able to persevere, you really need to love what you're doing and have that passion. Number 2 is preparation. This part is absolutely critical to becoming successful in this industry. If you want to have longevity with this career, preparation is key. I cannot stress that enough. Whether I'm interviewing a woman from the White House or the red carpet, I always do my research, I make notes, I prepare my introductions to camera. You really have to know your information, the person, the subject. I read their books if they've written any news articles on Google, go through their social media pages, their website, of course. So this takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, but it will hold you instead. You need to be able to think on your feet when you're interviewing and be able to bounce off whatever they answer you. You need to be able to run with that. So preparation is everything. Thirdly, presentation is very important. If you're on the red carpet, if you're interviewing, whether it's a sports show, a film festival or a music award show, how you present yourself, how you dress, how you do your hair and makeup is absolutely critical if you want to be successful in this game. I once worked with this lady on the red carpet. She was representing another media outlet, and she gloated that she didn't mind what she put out, didn't care how she looked or what photos would put out. And needless to say, her career has gone nowhere. So I think if you want to be successful, presentation, how you present your website, how you put out, even if you have a blog, a podcast show, it's really important. So it's definitely something to think about. My next P is purpose. I love interviewing for Heart of the Matter and the Angelena Bonet show because I'm speaking to real people about real issues, and that makes me get up in the morning, it makes me work long hours. It guides what events I'm going to cover, who I want to interview, how I'm going to edit my documentaries, and essentially what message am I going to be putting out there. So having a purpose is important. It doesn't matter what industry you're in actually, but I think for journalism, finding a niche, you may love to cover sports, or you may love doing a podcast about tech issues. Whatever it is, I think you need your passion, you need to think about your presentation, but having that purpose and that sense of fulfillment to me is very important, if you want to have a long, successful career. And lastly, professionalism. Now, I know that sounds really obvious and cliche, but it is imperative, it's critical if you want to have this amazing, successful career, which is obviously why you've chosen this as your vocation. Being professional is all about, even if you're a natural in front of the camera, it still takes time to hone those skills. Learning how to read a teleprompter, learning how to memorize your lines, how you're going to deliver that naturally, not having too much hand movements. These are things that you learn on the job, watching playback. And you can think, oh, my head's wobbling a bit, or I'm touching my hair too often, or whatever it is. This is how you learn over time. And we're in a time where there's just so much out there, so many podcasts right now, it's crazy. So what's going to make you stand out amongst the crowd is being professional. Even on YouTube, there's so many channels now, so many people creating content every day. I was just watching Boho Beautiful the other day, and I have to say, out of all the yoga and wellness shows out there, theirs is really slick. It's so professional, their lighting, the photos that they choose, once again, their presentation is amazing, and that's why they have the millions of followers that they have. So it's really important to be looking at the overall picture, honing your skills, your craft, and enjoying the process. There's the last, that's the 6th one. So thank you so much, Authority Magazine, for having me again. It's such an honor, and wishing everyone out there who's wanting to get into this industry and become a successful journalist all the very best.